skills they need by producing a confident and competent student who can perform and succeed in the future. I look forward to your support and hope you'll support me. Thank you.
When I think in terms of my final comment, I was reading in Forbes magazine the best and worst place of job growth. One of the things that stuck out with me is Marion County is listed at number 5, the best place for job growth. This is a 3.4. I just want all of you to understand that I am involved with your community and I know how important education is. One of the things I brought to the table was to drop back in from academy where we had one of those spurs in each part of our school district. I do believe that vocational training is important and that we should have a vocational center at each one of our high schools that specialize in certain areas. It is important that we prepare our kids for the future, and the future is now. And I know when I think in terms of what we do and how we do it, I'm currently working with a project in West Ocala so we can get a shopping mall over in West Ocala so we can make sure that all of our kids, all of our community is part of it. I will ask you to do this. Keep Bobby James because you need to keep a voice in all parts of your community. Because Bobby James is the person of reason. Bobby James is the person that has stepped out on the limb for so many times on issues that have not necessarily been popular, but it was the right thing to do. As I look at what we're talking about, this school board election is very important because we saw what inexperience will do. You need to keep experience on the school board. And I come in all phases, in all categories. Read my brochure, and you'll know I've been there, and I did a good job. Look at my record. Vote Bobby James, August 26th. Thank you.
Hey, I would like to thank you guys for inviting us today. As it's really great to see a community that is involved and cares about their students. So with that being said, if you would like quality education for our students that can also help build those bridges to a better business community and that they're well versed and ready to come out and work, if you would like to bring the school board back to financial responsibility, and you would like to enhance our community involvement involving all community members, not just a certain select, but work on getting everyone involved, I invite you to please vote for Kelly King on August 26th. And with that being said, I would also like to add that I do have experience, and it's with our children. And every day, except for right now, it's summer, but during the school year, every day I have the experience of being involved with these children. I have children of my own, and these students and these children are wonderful, and they are incredibly smart. And so when we see those scores that we're ranking 50 out of 67 counties, don't believe it. Do we need to work on it? Yes. Do I have ideas and leadership? Yes. So on August 26th, please vote for Kelly King.
Ladies and gentlemen, my story is unique. I wasn't born in the United States. It is by choice that I became an American, and I feel a great indebtedness to this country. When I entered the shores of the United States of America, I saw the Statue of Liberty. It embodied to me the monument of freedom, hope, liberty, and opportunity, the pursuit of the American dream. I was afforded the last ring of life, and that's what I would like to pass on to all those 42,000 students. The opportunity to excel, to have their own brass ring of educational excellence. As a leader, as a community, as a leader that has been involved in the community, as an ambassador with the Chamber of Commerce, CEP, board member of the National Association of Professional Women, as a widowed mother that has lost her husband 7 years ago. I have put my children to the Marion County Public School System, they are off to college studying for medicine and engineering. I will do anything possible to make sure that each and every child has that opportunity to excel and to make sure that the hassle is worth the hassle. Thank you.
Our children are not just going to be competing in Marion County. Our children have to be able to know how to manage themselves throughout the state, throughout the country, and actually throughout the world, because the world is getting much smaller. 10 years ago, we did not ever have cell phones, Facebook, or anything else. We had cell phones, but they weren't as popular as they are now. And certainly we didn't have Twitter then. We have to raise our generation to be able to function in this new world that we're living in, the 21st century. It is very different, and our kids have to be able to manage there. We have several problems now. Our dropout rate has jumped dramatically up from, it used to be 58%, now we have 75% passing. We have to make it up into the 90s. This is essential. There is very little future for students who do not have a high school diploma. That is the bare minimum of success, of financial success in life, and become a good citizen. We have a lot of things we have to do on the school board. We have a lot of things we have to do in the community, and we have to work together. My name is Diane Schroer. I have a widely diverse background, and I care about our kids, and I care about this community, and I want us to be as successful as possible. Thank you.
I'd like to thank the CEP for inviting each of us up here, and I would like to thank each and every one of you for being here, being involved, and being interested enough to come this morning. If you're looking for experience, I've got experience in the business world. I've worked with major corporations. I've had to work on teams. I've had to lead teams. If you're looking for classroom experience, I've got almost 10 years in the classroom. Those two things combined gives a unique perspective that I don't think exists anywhere else off the top of my head in the 11 candidates running. What I would like to do is let you know that I do have a plan for the things that I want to do to involve the community, to improve our school system. I invite you to read the bios, read everyone's paper and answers to the 10 questions that we had. There is a lot of information there that we couldn't cover this morning. And I ask you to support me and vote for me August 26th, District 3 School Board Representative Jim Touchton.
My name is Ed Wilson, and I'm running for Marion County School Board District 3. And in case you didn't notice, I am the briefest speaker here today. I may not talk much, but I work hard. And if I'm elected to Marion County School Board, I will work very hard to drastically improve our education here for Marion County students without having to raise taxes. Thank you all very much for your time. God bless you.
Morning again. One of the most important things that we're talking about today is teachers, their classrooms, and what we're going to provide for them to get our kids where they need to be. I think every one of us up here would agree that the teacher, with the relationship to the student, is one of the most important things. And we have families in our community who do not feel like our teachers are approachable. And again, this goes back to our communication. One of the things I want to work on is the relationship with our community, the relationship with our families. If you read my literature, I could go on and on about what is happening to the American family. What's happening right here in Marion County, and what can we do to bring that parent and that teacher back together? Do you realize we have, in your business community, we have students out there that are not going to college. They're not going to community college. They're going right out into the workforce. They're coming to you and they're asking for a job. And what I'm hearing is that the quality of the workforce, big term there, is not up to par. We've got to start in the homes with these kids. We need to mend the relationships between the school board, between the parents, and between the teachers. Because what is the ultimate goal here, folks? It's getting all the money we can to the teacher to provide the best education for the student, which in turn comes out to you folks out here as your workforce, as our next college graduates. Vote for me. I'm Chase Basinger. I'm running for School Board District 4. Need your help. August 26th.
Right, and I'm Jamie Bevan, And first and foremost, I want to let you know that I am not a politician. I'm an educator. We're in the business of education. That's what the school board is. That we are in the business of education, educating your children. And I hate to make this statement, but our school system's failing. Our students are not failing. We are failing our students. We have got to do a better job with the curriculum, with the quality of the programs that we have here in Marion County. An apathetic and a nonchalant attitude is no longer accepted. I've seen this school district slide in the past 17 years, backwards. I used to be a proud teacher of the Marion County school system, and now I hate to say, when I go out into the communities, into another community, I tell them, I'm from Marion County, they just say, oh. Before, they were like, oh, you're from Marion County. I'm like, yeah, that's me. Now they look at me and they're, oh, that is not acceptable. Your children deserve better. Your workforce deserves better. We are graduating students who are not ready to graduate. We are passing students who are not ready to move on to the next level. These are hard decisions, and these are things that you really don't want to hear, but let's not sugarcoat it. We need to fix the Marion County School District. I'm willing to pull up my sleeves. I'm willing to do the work. I'm not apathetic. I'm not a yes man. And I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make sure that our students get the quality education that they deserve and the workforce that you deserve. Thank you. Again, my name is Jamie Bevan, and I'm running for School Board District 4.
Please join with me in thanking all of our candidates for joining us today. Very quickly, again, I want to remind you, you can find their bios and their answers to the 10 questions out front. Additionally, we encourage you next month, Exceptional Mornings, this is our summer of education. Jim Henningsen, president of the College of Central Florida, will be speaking. And in August, the Florida Commissioner of Education, Pam Stewart, will be our speaker. Again, thank you so much for being here. Don't forget, business after hours from all night. Thank you.